Good morning. It is time for another Off the Kickstarter vlog, and I've been excited to do this because I rewatched the previous one like 2.5 years ago for Grey Lakes, and when I received all the books and we were packing and everything, so I thought I would do it again for the Snowcat Prince. This is a lot bigger than Grey Lakes, but I also have Phil doing freelance, so he's home, so he can help me. I also have another friend who's freelance in a nearby area, so she's gonna come and help out with carrying the books because the weather is not very nice, and that happened last time as well, like raining, and it's not good. We've been clearing out space down here. I'm gonna show you. It's not what it usually looks like, but we cleared it out so that we can fit the exact amount of boxes that we're getting because it's gonna be a lot. So this area used to have my bike here and some other stuff, but I moved the bike and the other stuff upstairs so that I can fit books here. You can still open this door, and books from about here all the way down here. I think Phil did some calculating to make sure that we could fit everything there, just stacks of 2. And then we're gonna have stacks all the way out here, only stacks of like 2 levels, and here, just up to that point. And that should be enough space, but if we're in desperate need, we'll just put it on top. So we are going to have a narrow way here and a narrow way there, so walking here is going to be very interesting. His bench has been moved over here. It used to be here. I have downsized a lot of this. This used to be a big shelf that we had all the Grey Lakes books on, but we thought it looked a bit too industrial, and we can't really have that many books. It looks a bit weird, so we moved that and all those Grey Lakes books over to a storage space that I rented. So we are going to move about 300 books from here to that storage space when we get Snowcat Prince, so that we don't fill up too much. We only need the books that we are going to send out. That's my packing station. I am going to take my white table down here and put it here so that we have another station. I'm going to sit on that, we have that, we can sit on that, and we have that. So yeah, this area for the most part is going to be the packing area, and it is going to be free of boxes, hopefully. We'll see when they arrive. Now, the printers or Mixam told me yesterday that I most likely will get the books today. But the thing is, they don't tell you when we're gonna get it, so I'm kind of just basing it off of when we got the other things from the actual printing house, because they said, okay, we sent it and it came before 10 a.m. the next day, so I'm up. I had a nightmare about waking up just when they arrived, and that was really stressful, so I'm now up and ready to deal with anything. But yeah, they said that they were scheduled for shipping out yesterday, so I'm just hoping that they're actually delivering today. So it feels like Christmas morning. Like I don't want to wait another day. Give it today. You promised today, please. But I'm pretty sure that that's the case. I am gonna call Mixam Brendan. That's his name. I forgot his name yesterday for some reason. Yeah, hopefully they have shipped them out yesterday and they will arrive today at some point, probably before 10 a.m. But yeah, I think we have enough space, which is good. We're only missing the scenes, which are coming today, and then we're missing the maps, which are coming tomorrow. So either way, if the books come tomorrow, that's alright, because the scenes are the maps are coming tomorrow, and that's most of the packages, which is a bit annoying, but they are quite big and folded, so I'm alright with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go out with some trash, and I'm gonna move down the table, and we'll see what happens. The table is in, and now it's just a waiting game, honestly. Phil just went in the shower, that's why you can hear the horrible noise. And I have cleaned down here, it's pretty much ready. I just hope that it's actually arriving today. So I am going to, I should probably clean my room upstairs because I've pushed a lot of stuff in there and it looks really messy because there's books on the floor. But I'm gonna play some Beat Saber just to like have some fun and use this space that we got for like at least a little bit, and then hopefully the books will arrive. Of course it's raining. Yay! It's gonna be fun trying to not make everything wet. Jesus. This is the worst weather to get books in paper bags. Oh? That can't be him. He said he was coming from the cafe. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're filming.
Sorry, yeah. I thought it was the wrong one.
False alarm.
Might be the right alarm because the other guy was coming from the other side.
Huh? Is there another truck now?
Well, the guy who called me
Yeah.
said, like, he was coming, like, when you drive down from the cafe, you take a left. They came! Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that hurt.
Yeah.
Ow,
Okay.
that hurt.
Okay.
There's no space for these in here. It is all in the house. It's actually not too bad. Like, I was expecting this much, but like all of this is filled. But I think the fact that it's not double up makes it feel a lot better than if it was like up here. So it's alright. Feels weird. He worries about neighbors seeing us carrying boxes, and I'm like, fuck them. We're renting this house, but they're like, oh, we're gonna report them to like the landlord and we get kicked out. And I'm like, well, I want to get kicked out. I don't want to live here, so it's fine. I'm just weird like that. I don't care. Here it is, the proper bound book. I'll show you. Oh, look, the camera picks up the holographic gold so well. Wow. So now it's actually properly bound. So the map is here, and then you get the first page, if I can get it, like that, and you get all the pages. And now it's actually bound, so I can actually like get through it without losing the pages. But like I forget how big the pages are. Like this story could work in A5 as well. It doesn't need to be this big. This is actually really, really big. It is a full-size graphic. Well, that was good that I didn't go out, because that's why I didn't join Phil with going to the storage, because I was waiting for packages, and they just came. Great. So anyway, this is really cool. I really am really excited. It looks great. They have included some of the bleed. There is some scuff marks on the gold, but I can't really deal with that as I'm not like a big publisher. That's the back. It's very simple. I didn't want to put anything on the back, honestly, because it's such a special volume that like it doesn't really need anything. But look how big it is. What the actual heck? Look at that's so much, and it's so pretty. I did also get the history of the Horizon scenes. I cannot show you anything about this because it's full of spoilers. It's just a little scene that's coming with some of the Kickstarter orders. I think like 750 of them or close to it. And we're just waiting for the maps, which are going with most of the Kickstarters from like Prince Bundle and up, which is a bit annoying because they arrive tomorrow. We've also got the test box. Here I got another test box now in the Royal Mail, and then these are plastic bags for the actual books. They will be put into this, and most likely we have to like be within size limits of a mailbox to get the price that we want. And this is currently the one we're kind of working with. I have two others to try, but if these don't work, we have the envelopes I usually work with, and that's the test copy for this. Yeah, I'm gonna try the other boxes. Give me a second. I don't know why, but it stopped recording. Strange. I don't know when it stopped recording, so I'll just say again. This might be it. This one. It's might be a tiny bit bulky actually, because we have 3 centimeters to work with, and this one gets really bulky. And the other one doesn't get as bulky. Then we also have this one, but this one's thinner, so it might not be. Okay, this was called an Eco Wrap. So I'll try that. I'll put another one in the bag. This is. God, I'm gonna pack it for a very long time. That's for sure. And that is that. That is exactly the size of that. And then you fold that over like so. And then you go like this. And can I fold this one over again? That would be great. No, I think that's stuck at that size, which is a bit annoying. It might not be the right size then. No, it's too thick. This is why the white one is so good, because it's not that thick. This is really good. I just hope that it's not, might be too big. Did I have any other ones? These ones. Let's try these ones too. God, these are so nice. They're so big. Oh, I have to cancel the orders on the website actually. There we go. This one. Put this one aside. honestly, this might be like as much as we can do, the best option. Because it is the easiest, the lightest weight of all of them. And it's guaranteed not to be too big. It will go through the ones we want. And then you have this one, which I'm not going to use. So, I'm going to try this one again. This is the one that we bought 20 of because they didn't really have a sample option. Am I not being as excited as I was with acrylics? I don't think I am. Well, I am, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've just like gone through so many details with this. But I am so pleased with everything. Like I remember acrylics, I was like a bit unhappy with how dark the pages was. This one is perfect. Like I'm so excited. Okay, let's try. So this one goes like that. And then like this. And then peel that off. Which is still pretty good. But it's like slightly. If this one's not too thick, this one is the way to go. We will be assured that it's protected. The only thing is the thickness. That was Phil calling. I am just trying to find the measuring thing that we had. I'm also just gonna put all the boxes on top of each other so that I don't. So I have a walkway. I just put some of them aside because they had big bumps on them. Got big slammed at some point. So, trying to fix that. Okay. Where is that measuring thing? I must have put it somewhere. Where is it? Strange. Okay, so it doesn't fall through, but it does fit. It's not too wide, which was the problem with the other ones. And we have like 5 millimeters extra on with Ascendia. This is the Royal Mail standard, but it goes through, which is good. Like for Royal Mail, usually it should be able to drop. So I think this one is able to drop. So that one can drop. But for the Ascendia EU orders and US orders, this is fine. So that is really good. We might just have to use this for like UK orders, which honestly is better because they will be arriving the next day. The US ones are like a lot longer. But yeah, so that's good. I don't think the other one was an option, was it? This one, it's like a bit too wide, like it's a bit too tricky. I don't think this one's gonna go. And then this one, it has that weird edge. Like it's not, you can't even cram it because it has that part inside of it that's too, just doesn't work. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with a white one and those envelopes because that would be the best for everyone. Safest. I don't want to be ending up with extra charges because I was using as too big of a size. Question is then, how much does it weigh? I think white one is a 1.1 and a half. 1 kilo, 150 grams. Oh, 1 kilo, 120 grams. I was close. And then this one is 1 gram 12. So that is lighter by like almost 100 grams. But if you want to be safe, this is the way to go. No, the white one's the way to go if you want to be safe. So I'll ask Phil when he comes home. But these are the options, which is good. Anyway, the book's gorgeous. It's so nice to have it bound. It was weird when it wasn't bound. And like you can probably just, I'm trying not to spoil anything, open it. Oh, love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so it's a bit later. Yeah, I'm also out of the camera. It's about, what time is it? It's 4:30. And I'm pretty pooped, I will be honest with you. I think just the excitement of getting the books and like sorting them and like having them nicely separated and everything, it's just it's a big thing. And I'm just tired at this point. And I'm also watching just like driving videos, because in the middle of all this I've decided to learn to drive because I want to be able to drive a car. Especially if I'm going to start traveling, like I want to be able to rent a car if I need it. And yeah, I'm just learning how to do clutch control because I have no idea how it works, and I'm trying to learn that. I'm in the UK, so I kind of have to learn it. But anyway, it's kind of like a daunting thing to start packaging up and shipping out books. It is scary because it's a lot of orders. There's 1,370 through the Kickstarter and 200 or something through the store. So there's a lot of books going out and it makes me nervous. But I've decided just to start with the top and go down. So I'm going to start with the orders that have original art and sketches. And then I'll move down and down and down and down. And then end with the pre-orders from my store. So I think that's a good idea. But yes, I have my test copy here. This is one that is not bound, as you can see. I did try to do the stamp yesterday on this paper, and it was like, don't touch it right after stamping. I just wanted to test it because sometimes it's okay. But I got some pens and stuff. I wanted to see if I could sign my name with gold. So I'm gonna try a few different ones. I'm sure, yeah, I'll have to let that dry, but it's pretty. Just wanted to see what options I have. Squeeze that in, haven't I? Look at that, I'll squish them. But it's still cool, and it dries a bit quicker. Let's try the other one. This one's, I think this one will be the one. Yay! Yes, this one's perfect. Great. I thought this one was the same one as this one. It is, but this one I managed to push in the tip. Oops. But that means I can sign with this one. And I can fill in any gold parts that I wanted to fill in. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I guess I'll just sketch in a few books. I'm guessing I need to try and... that one's not going to be very nice to sketch with. I'm going to find a pencil, and then I'll line with this one and I'll detail with this one because it's a pencil pen gold sketch. I also got this one, which is like a blue one, which would be nice. It's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna use this one too, probably. So that's fun. Let me see. That's how it looks right now. This is the one that I tried doing yesterday. Right after I stamped it. This one I could touch after I stamped it, but I probably will get some sheets of paper, like just printing paper, and just put it on top. But this is the gold signature. I think it's cute. I think if I can sign everything in gold, that would be cooler than this pen. Like, I think a few times I signed with my ballpoint pen with other things and people thought it was printed, so I'm like, let's do something that is clearly not just printed. I'll get my pencil and I'll try and find my stand for the camera as well, so I can point you down if you want to have a look of me warming up to do this. It's pretty daunting actually to do this. You can't do with a normal when it's fully bound. But this is my rack copy. I pretty much wrecked it at this point, just because I needed to have something to test things on. I'll be right back. Well, that kind of works, right? I got 2 of my favorite pencils, and this is, since this is just my test page, I can just go ahead and clearly mess everything up the moment I start. No, I really wanted to do it with pencils this time, so that I have the option to because I was doing it freehand last time and some of them didn't turn out very nice. Like, I don't want to rush these. There's a reason I put them at a higher price, and also just fewer, because I didn't want to have to rush them. I think I had to do like, how many last time? 50? More than that, 80? I don't even remember. There was a lot. I did them all on the stream though, which is cool. This feels pretty alright. I could find a blue pencil instead. Maybe that would feel even better. It's not a very good drawing of Steve, but I don't want to start drawing in the actual books before I'm at least a little bit warmed up. Technically, I use this one too. Not sure yet. I'll figure it out. But for now, peace out. I don't know, wait. Come here. Oh, come on. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna end the vlog here. I think this vlog is gonna I'm gonna keep filming it until I'm finished packing everything, because it's cool to have it combined into like one packing vlog, kind of like last time, where you got when I received Grey Legs, when I was shipping Grey Legs and all of that. So I think I'm gonna end vlogging here today. If I do feel like filming sketching in the books, I will show that. But I think I just need to find a pencil, color pencil, and then we'll take it from there. Alright. It's been quite some time since I picked up my phone to film. I think last time I had a clip was last week on Friday, and it's currently Wednesday, so I will catch you guys up on what's happened and what we're working with and everything that we've done. So I believe that the last clip was of me starting to sketch in the books. I don't think I've filmed the actual sketching, but I can put some pictures here to show you guys some of the sketches for the books. And I shipped them all out yesterday? Monday? I think Monday. And that's all gone out now, and some people have already received theirs, and that's really, really fun. I also sent my mom and dad theirs, because they're going to travel next week, and I wanted to give them, make sure that they got the book before they start traveling, because nobody lives at their house at the moment except for them. So I did all that, and currently we're just waiting for the shipping company that I'm going to use, called Sendia, to set up my user account thing on their online system. There's some problem, I can't upload my files or something, and she's chasing it up with IT. But I need to do it that way because it's going to save me so much money compared to shipping it through Royal Mail, and I can't send it through Royal Mail, it's way too expensive. So I'm just waiting for that to be set up. Like, I hoped it would be set up yesterday, but it didn't. So we're just kind of waiting, and that's kind of annoying. And I just want it to be fixed so that I can send out all the packages. Also, I can't pack any more bundles or packages before I get the shipping sorted, because we don't have space to leave. Well, I'll show you. So over the weekend we actually packaged 350, this is not all of them, they're down here and down here, 350 of the bundles, the early King bundles. So these all cover the early King deals. There's like 350 of the normal King deals, or King bundles, so these are going to come after. But as you can see, I can't really fit any more packages like that. So currently I'm just filling my days with signing and stamping books and also sorting them, because all of these are misprints. We didn't think that we would get that, but some of them have like a weird cut on the spine and the foil is weird. Like, personally, I found some favorites yesterday. You can see they're like been double stamped, and this one's double stamped with scratches. And like, Phil doesn't see these, but I do, and I think you can see them here as well. You can see the scratch. I don't think they're actually scratches. I just think the looks so cool on camera though. When they're that big, I don't like it. I let some of them slide because they're not bad, but like, I don't like that, you know. So we're sorting all that out. I think the worst ones we've had of the spine issues are like, let's see if I can find one. This one's pretty bad. So, oh god, it's hard to show. It's hard to show, but I think you can see that there's a bigger gap at the top here, like the amount of cloth. It's bigger there compared to down here, so it's angled and looks very jarring next to all the straight lines. And this one also have a lot of foil issues, so that's great. But I'm currently sorting through all of the books because that's the only thing I can really do while we're waiting for the shipping to be sorted out. It'll save us time when we start packing again anyway. So I'm gonna do that, which is these are all signed and stamped and they're perfect, so that's great. But for every 4 boxes I usually have 1 box of ones that I don't like, which is bad. And then I will also, yeah, I will just go through all of these boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ugh, it's a lot of them. And then all these boxes down here, there's a row all the way back there, there's a row there, and a row of 2 here. So I need to go through all of those. Probably will stream it. But I'm very happy that we've like done all these bundles. I love doing this. We haven't sealed them yet, just in case, but this is the bundle. So there's the map is underneath, you just can't see it, and you got everything. This is like everything as well. So that's cool. So yeah, fun. But yeah, so I don't have space to pack more of those open boxes, so I just have to leave it and like ship everything out in like batches of 350, I think. So I need to do 4 batches total for everything. 1 is Early King, 1 is King, 1 is Prince, and 1 is only the book plus pre-orders. I think all those total are like 350, 350, 400, 400, I think. And I think we can handle that many in each bundle. So when we shift out one batch, we can start packing the next batch, arrange for the next pickup, and ship that batch out, and then keep going like that. And I think that's going to be great. But I just need the shipping thing to be solved. It's very annoying that it's not. And I just sit and wait. But I guess I'll go through books. I think that's the only thing I can really do at the moment. We also got bags for shipping. Wait, let me show you. It's right there. Those ones are pickup bags. We can put 25 parcels in each bag because they're heavy. And we're probably going to send out like 60 bags. So that's fun. Yeah, that's why we have to wait, because there's no space in here to do more bundles at a time, or like do one big pickup. It's better to just do one each time. So yeah, that's what's been going on since last Friday. It's Wednesday now, the 26th. This week, it's the 26th. Yeah. But everything's here. I ordered some extra stamp pads. Everything is like ready to go, so I'm not stressed about that. I just want to get things moving. I feel like everything, like there's certain things that needs to happen before the other thing can happen, and I can't ship out anything before the next thing is done. And the next thing is, of course, making sure the labels work and all that. I also bought more labels for my label printer, so that that won't be a problem. But yeah, I will be sorting through some books. I feel like I'm gonna put a stream on so that I have some company while I do that. Maybe I just go through a bunch of books and make sure everything is okay. Do you think I should move the game, I guess it's called on Twitch, to just chatting, or should we leave it at art? I guess it is art, but we are just chatting, like I'm not doing art. Yeah, I enjoy it. The only thing is I have some Patreon stuff to do, which is kind of a needs to be done. I was supposed to stream yesterday doing like a random creature design, but I'm thinking about that the best thing to do really is to ask my patrons if they would like to choose 2 creatures from previous videos that I would make into cards, so that I don't have to worry about it. Because I'm really liking to just focusing on this. The postcard will be risograph printed, which I'm very excited about. I'm just having fun looking through. I made timelines for Snowcat Prince and Grey Legs, so that when you go on my website, you can see the timeline of creating the project. And I'm just watching like what comes after the Kickstarter video that I did when I was fulfilling the Grey Legs Kickstarter. It's like 430 packages. And I realized with like just the first batch that I'm doing here, like all of those, that's like that. So it's like 4 times that this time. But I'm very, very chill about it compared to this video, because I was trying to figure out how to do the Royal Mail thing. But I already know that now, so I'm very comfortable with Royal Mail. But now I'm trying to figure out Azendia. But luckily that's cheaper. I don't know. It's not really cheaper. I'm gonna like spend £15,000 on shipping this next 2 weeks. Fun. I'm just having a lot of fun looking at myself being very stressed about Royal Mail, and I'm like, oh, there was nothing to worry about. Nah, it's fun anyway. At least at that point, like, I only gave myself like a few days or a week or something like that. Now I'm like, I'm fine to take 2 weeks to just do this, and I'm like, we're good. If you're interested, you just go to hashbird.com and you go on the books and you can click on these two. Well, you can click on this one as well, but I haven't done the timeline for it. I kind of want to, but at the same time, is there even a point to it? Because I don't think there was as much of a timeline as Grey Legs and stuff. I've updated this as well, just like, because I like having this and pictures and then the project timeline, so you can pretty much scroll through the whole thing and like watch the videos that kind of correlate with the creation. And I was currently watching this one. Look how stressed I was.
I might be stressing more than I should. I think it's because I haven't done it this way before. It's a new way of doing it, and I'm so afraid of making mistakes.
Yes, Dina, you were scared. Oh, and it was funny because I mentioned just before the second way. Let me see if I can find that. 17.
Packing, because there's lots of the dresses, and I can't show that. But yeah.
Oh, poor Dina.
Like, imagine when people have like Kickstarters where there's like thousands of people's backing. This is only 400.
Yep, Dina, you got your wish. You have thousands of people's backing now. Jeez. The Snowcat Prince is nice too. I like this one because it's longer. Like there's, it's a long process of this one. Like it goes over 1.5 years, so it's pretty extreme. I'm gonna put in, like, this vlog is gonna come in here as well. Probably like before this part. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I did this specifically because at the end of this book, it says go to the Hushbird website to be able to like see the timeline and everything. So yeah. But anyway, we're all good. I am going to have a shower, and then we'll see what I do. I most likely will just go through books. That's the only thing I can do at the moment. Woohoo! Alright, I keep forgetting to film because I've just been in a bad mood. It's not the next day, it's Thursday. Shipping is still not fixed. They have to reset me up, which is going to take hopefully just today. But it's still extremely frustrating, and I wish that they could just fix it and not have problems with it. So I've spent yesterday and today... Well, yesterday I was signing books. Today I'm kind of waiting for a new gold pen because I can't keep signing with the one that I have. But I've been going through boxes of books and going through which one's okay and which one's not okay. And I have a sea of not okay books that we're going to send back to Mixam. They are going to replace it, so there's no problem really. It's just really frustrating because I'm pretty sure 25% of the books have some sort of defect that I can't look past. I try and minimize the amount that when I sort the books with scuffs on their foil, I kind of look at them, I'm like, this is okay. Like, if it's a little bit, I'm like, okay. But I don't want to waste things. Like, luckily, they're just going to take off the cover and put on a new cover, which means that at least we're saving, like, all the paper inside, because that's fine. It's just the cover that's bad. So, yeah, we're going to do all that. So this is bad books. That's not all of it. Bad books. Bad books. So I'm gonna go through them again and just make sure that I have like sorted okay things, but I think I have one more box to fill up over there, and that's all the ones I need for the Kickstarter, so at least I have that, but I still have 270 that I need for the pre-orders. So the sun is coming in. I'm gonna just continue. I have about, how many boxes do I have left here? 5.5 boxes left to go through, so there is not that many. And then I can start going through the bad ones again and make sure that they're within the bad limit and not the good limit. Just to double check, you know. I don't think there's any rules about the scuff marks. I gauge it at myself, like what is too much and what is not okay. And the spine I have to measure, so if it's more than 3 millimeters off, I can put it in the pile. But if it's less than 3 millimeters, I have to accept it. But that's not too obvious, unless you're Phil, because he sees it like that. He doesn't see the foil, but he sees the spine, so it's like... But the funny thing is, when you look at them like this, they don't look bad. Like, they don't look bad at all. It's just that when you come close and you look at the foil and like, no. So I'm gonna go through the last 5 boxes and then some more sorting. And then I can email Mixam telling them how many boxes they have to pick up, because they're going to be a few. And then hopefully they'll replace it pretty quickly. want to get up. I'm just gonna sit here. My hair's down though. My hair's washed, so that's probably the only nice thing about this clip. But let me see if I can show you. I've been working hard today. All of those boxes in the middle of the room, 24 boxes, or 23 and a half to be exact, is bad copies. And it's making me sad. But they'll take them all off me, hopefully. They haven't replied to my email yet. And recover them so that they're new. Well, the cover's okay. I'm just so annoyed that I had to deal with that. I had to go through all my boxes and find the bad ones. And I had to judge the bad ones as well, and I just hate it. I hate that. I don't pay for that. So that's a really big down for this Kickstarter campaign for sure. I kind of don't want to do book printing anymore, just simply because I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with shipping. I don't want to deal with faulty copies. I also feel really wasteful when I decide that a copy isn't worth it or is too scratched. But then I also don't want to send a really bad copy to someone and they'd be like, why is it scratched? So it's like a weird balance of being environmentally friendly, which books aren't. They aren't that at all. And perfectionism. So that's fun. Yeah, my Kickstarter campaigns just have evolved so much. From like Inktober, I had like 60, 70 people. Grey Legs, I had like 450, 60. This is 1,400 or 360 or something like that. And then 270 through my pre-orders, which is a lot of books. Not good. The shipping company came back to me. They are trying to solve it. There's a backup plan on putting me on the old system because they're dealing with a new system. So the backup plan is to put me on the old system by tomorrow morning. But I'm not going to be able to ship anything out before Monday anyway, so yay. Well, at least it gives me some time to do some Patreon stuff. Because I can't really, the only thing I can really do without running out of space, because you can see it's pretty, like you have all of those, that's bundles, and then you have bundles there, and those are all signed on that side, and these needs to be signed. But I have enough to sign them. I have enough to send out to patrons. Well, Kickstarter rewards anyway. So it's just a shipping thing. Just the shipping things. I need the replacement so that I can send out the pre-orders. So that's the key part of that. But I'm pretty tired of it. I want someone else to do this for me. I'll pay someone else to do this for me. I don't want to do it. I don't have the space. It's very rewarding, but also very frustrating. So the only thing I can really do is sign books over the weekend, and that's it. So I'm gonna probably draw some stickers tomorrow morning for Patreon, send stuff off to print for Patreon, and just do a lot of Patreon stuff. Because Sunday is the 1st of March, and I haven't even revealed the book, like the package yet. But there's still Patreons, so I still need to. Well, we have decided on what to do. Anyway, I'm just rambling on at this point. Pretty sad though. It gets me in a bad mood having to deal with things like this, especially because it's not my mistake, really. It's the printer's mistakes, and it's the shipping company's mistake, and I'm just waiting for them to fix it, which is very frustrating. And also, one of my patrons got her Kickstarter package, because I sent the crown bundles out on Monday, and she said there was a ripped part in the back of her copy, which makes me really nervous about mistakes in the books that I haven't catched, Like all those bundles that I've packaged. What if on the back there's some sort of problem? But I don't want to look at it because I packaged them all. I just want to send them out. So I'm not going to look, which makes me feel really bad. But at the same time, I don't want to send back all the books. Because that's really wasteful, and I'm sure you can still read the book. It's just... Am I being silly? I might be very silly. Anyway, I'm gonna stop vlogging now. It's Thursday, did I tell you that? It's already Thursday, is it Thursday? It's gonna be a very long week next week. Hopefully that I can ship stuff out by then. And I just want to be done before my birthday. I just want to be done before New Horizon comes out. I just want to be done with this. I want to be free of the Snowcat Prince. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday. I am not really feeling better. I wish that the shipping stuff would be sold, but I'll just have to wait and make everything work. Mixam replied to me. They are in agreement that the books are pretty bad, so they're all being picked up today. They managed to get a collection today, which is great. So, wait, can we turn the camera while I'm talking to you? No, I don't think so. So, all of these boxes have gotten a label now, and it's going back to Mixam, and then probably to the printer. I don't know how it works, but once they get the books, they can figure out how quickly they can get replacements. These are pretty much the books that I need to send out for my pre-orders through my store. So it's a bit more of like I can wait a little bit. I have enough books for Kickstarter, but it's still need those extra books, to say the least. Right now it's 9:30, so I'm just doing some Patreon stuff. I think that's what I'm gonna do until I get some sort of reply from someone. I could sign more books, but I'm kind of just like, let's do some Patreon stuff today and have that as a priority and just wait for everything to be done. Also, something I'm thinking about, because this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I hope I had a lot of things shipped out today, but this also means that I've filmed a lot more than I thought I would, and that means that this vlog is already an hour. So I'm wondering if I should upload the hour and say, here's part 1, and then part 2 will come out whenever I actually ship the books. But I don't know. I'll ask my patrons about that, and we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, it is Monday. I haven't filmed since Thursday. The shipping still wasn't fixed, I think. But it was fixed over the weekend. We tested it. I managed to upload, I managed to print. So it should be all good, but I still have to wait for some new boxes because I decided to change up the packaging. Wowie. And that should be arriving today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. So the first I can ship things out is on Wednesday, but I'll manage. I'll figure it out. I'm just happy that the online system is working. It's just taking so long. Anyway, it's pretty early. I'm just gonna send another email and then I'll get some coffee. Okay, so it's Tuesday. Pretty sure last clip I filmed was yesterday morning. I was tired. I spent the day pretty much just signing books. I have 14 boxes left to sign, so that's pretty good. Did it on stream, pretty nice. But yes, today we're kind of starting the whole process. So there was a big up and back and forth with packing, like what kind of boxes to use. The solution that I had, that I sent off 25 books with, it wasn't that good. A lot of the books came with some sort of dents on the side, so we've upgraded, but it might mean that I might need to pay a little bit more depending on the size of the box. So I got these ones. This one currently have a book in it, and it's pretty good. You can kind of see the edge of the book a little bit there, but all the corners should be pretty much protected, and honestly I think this is the best I can do. I don't think I can go any more over the top than this, and they're more expensive, they're really heavy, so that means more payment as well for the shipping. And I think the biggest thing really was that to the EU you had boxable and non-boxable, and these ones were meant to be just within the boxable limits, which is cheaper, but these ones that we got now are larger than the other ones, so we're a bit, like, I think maybe the length kind of varies between just the requirement that we have and just a bit above, so hopefully they don't notice and just let us do it. If not, they'll let me know and I'll have to pay a bit more, but honestly at this point I don't want to care anymore. I think that's what me and my boyfriend kind of decided, is that I don't want to care. By the way, the screen is really, really dark. I think I can turn it up. That's a bit better. But yeah, which means tomorrow we can ship out 4 bags, which is 100 parcels. We're going to test it and like see if it went through okay, and then if it didn't work, I'll try. It was the whole thing I don't want to care anymore. I'm just gonna send it off. It cost me extra. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. I think I'll pay just to have the convenience of just sending it off and not worry. So that is my solution, or like decision on all this. I am pretty much gonna just take 96 bundles, put them in envelopes, and then I'm pretty sure my shipping supplier is gonna come back to me in an hour or so with the system updates. Then I should just be able to send everything off. Well, print the labels, order pickup tomorrow, and that will be us starting. I also ordered more of those boxes because we only ordered like 120 just to be sure that that's the one we wanted, which is kind of silly. Of course that's the one we want. And that's going to be delivered tomorrow. Those are really big, so that's going to be interesting. But then we can just keep every day, just ship out as many as we can, and it'll be worth it, hopefully. I just want everything done, honestly. Everything done. Oh, okay. See, this one's within the limit. It's 1 millimeter over, actually. Pretty much 2 millimeter over. But I think this is pretty much good. Alright, I just had a shower. I'm gonna start packaging. And I just realized that you guys might want to know which wrap that I'm using. So I'll show you guys the number and everything, so in case you need to buy it at any point. So it is called Original Column Pack, and we are using this one, which is exactly a little bit wider than the book, but pretty much exactly the length, and the thickness can vary, but it's pretty much A4. So yeah, this is the one that we are using. Climate neutral, recycling, all of that, but it's like really thick padding. And also on the front of the cover, I don't think I showed you guys earlier, I'll show you. So when we package these, this here is the back cover of the book, while this is in the front. And there's two flaps folding down. There's one here and one here, so it's pretty much double protection on the front of the book, which is really nice and just gives it a little bit more padding in case of dents. And you can hear it. It's really thick. The price goes up a bit though, for the envelopes. I think I was planning on spending like £500 on shipping envelopes, and now it's like 1,100, 200, something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna end up paying more than I planned for, but at this point I don't care. I want my time back, so I actually will pay to just be free, free of this stress. Well, it is Wednesday and things are finally happening. I was pretty in a shitty mood yesterday because they didn't really get back to me until like 5 or 6, and I was like, I can't arrange the pickup before 4 o'clock if you don't give me the details to do the labels. But they managed to get a pickup in, so they're going to be picked up today. So officially, we have 4 bags ready to go today. So that's pretty cool. This should be a pickup. Hopefully I've done everything right. I've probably asked the same question to the lady like 1,000 times just to make sure I'm not doing a mistake. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be fine. And then we're also getting delivered 700 more of those envelopes that I showed you guys. They're really good, by the way. They really feel sturdy. Like, I don't think I can do anything more than that. And yeah, hopefully everything will be okay. And tomorrow I probably will schedule a pickup for like 300 packages at least. Hopefully. It doesn't take me too long to do, so it should be fine. But yeah, I just want to get everything out as quickly as possible. And I'll talk to you guys later, because I'm just packaging more bundles, honestly, until I get the envelopes, and then I'll put more things in envelopes, and I'll do the whole thing. No shoes? It's just a really big shipment. It's just fun. So we might have a cat now?
If it's a stray cat, I want to keep it.
I know!
Okay.
I know, but like it does seem like a stray. It's very skinny and very hungry. Ask, you want some food? Should I see what food we have? I don't know if we have anything you can eat. Okay, I don't think I've filmed since we got a surprise cat on the door. She has an owner, luckily, so we don't have to go to any vet or anything. But now we've had a little cutie visiting us for a little bit. The owner lives just down the street, and she's actually not a kitten. She's actually a whole 18 years old she is. That's why she looks so skinny, because she's taking thyroid medicine. She got some fruits from us though, because we were like worried. But she's adorable and so social, and we tried to like put her out because the owner said, "Lola, you can just leave her in the garden. She'll find her way home, and I'm coming home around 4." But we tried, and she didn't want to go out, and we just didn't want to be heartless, so she's just hanging out with us for 2 hours total. So she's been there for 2 hours actually. She's very quiet. The moment she sees us, she starts meowing really loudly. Don't you? Boy, cutie. Oh, you're so cute. It makes me want to have a cat, I'm not gonna lie. She doesn't want to be on laps though. That's the only thing. You do want cuddles. So the owners are gonna pick her up a little bit. I think it's 4 o'clock now. I just scheduled a new pickup for tomorrow. So I just made that, I think. And yeah, just a cute visitor hanging out. The guy who came and picked up the parcels, they said we were allowed 20 kilos in each bag. 30 kilos in each bag, but it was really heavy, so we put 18, which just means I'm gonna pay more for each bag. Well, I have to use more bags, which means more money. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's the easiest way to get them out the door. So we're just gonna deal with it. And yeah, like 306 are going out tomorrow. 17 bags, I think. So that's good. Hey cutie. So I'm gonna probably sit and put stuff in envelopes all night and have it ready for tomorrow. Yay, it's finally happening. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't tell you. She gave me the wrong collection form, like the one that you send in to request a pickup, and it was going to the wrong facility. And I'm like, how much can you do wrong? Like, she didn't even know anything. It's just really annoying. I think from now on it should be fine. The printing and ordering of the labels is really easy, so I'm enjoying that part. But she's so all over the place. I'm never going back, I think. I'm afraid that it's going to be a lot of trouble with the shipping, but at the same time it's going to be tracked, so at least I have that. But we'll see. Hopefully on Friday or tomorrow they'll start like being shipped, and I can see that from my side. So you're just sitting there pulling at the ground. You know when they make Cheetos or make what's it called? Make pillow dough. She just sits and does that. She's really, really cute. Her daddy's probably gonna come and pick her up very soon. And then I won't have a cat anymore. Well, this is the aftermath of yesterday. And all those bags are going out today, hopefully, most likely. There's 17 bags, which means there's 306. We lowered the amount in each bag from 24 to 18 because they were just way too heavy. We were just afraid of breaking someone's back or somebody getting pissed off at them and like kicking them or something. The guy who picked up the ones yesterday was already kind of like that. And yeah, I don't want that to happen again. And I didn't like that guy. He kept muttering curses at the DPD company, which is not the one that I'm working with, but just the one that they hire to pick up stuff. But I didn't like that. So yeah, I am just like cleaning up my workspace before I even start thinking about doing more work. And the sad thing makes me sad every time I think about it. This amount of packages and we're not even halfway. Like imagine these 17 plus 4 and it's not even halfway. I might be a quarter of a way. So I have on my tripod, that's pretty cool. Okay, so do I have a story for you? God, I'm gonna stop bumping the camera. So it's Saturday currently. When did I film last? I feel like I filmed last when they picked up. Yes, I think when on Thursday they were gonna come pick up the 17 bags later that evening. So I went on stream and I just streamed all like 5 hours or something like that. And it didn't show up until 6 or 6. But the people at Ascendia, the shipping providers, they were on it and they were trying to get a new collection because the guy who said he was going to come back didn't come back. Also, they never scanned the barcodes, so we never got to track them. But I'll follow up on that later. So we sent those 17 bags. Great. I packaged 200 and something more for a next day delivery, next day pickup, and that was 73 for UK and 140 something for the rest of the world. And I packed all that, and they were ready to go, and I was sitting here waiting. I was writing an email for like pre-orders and stuff, and suddenly Phil comes down and he looks at my UK labels and he was like, this one looks weird. This one doesn't have this number that it should have, and this one doesn't do. And I was like, what? What are you saying? Don't tell me that's wrong, because that's gonna freak me out. And lo and behold, it seemed like when I imported, I used VS files, pretty much like Google Sheets or Excel sheets, pretty much, to have all the addresses and import that to the programs where I order shipping from. And for some reason, the ones that I imported both for Ascendia, so that's 550 orders or something like that, and the UK ones, where the second address line was shifted down or up, or some weird thing had happened, and I hadn't noticed. So in one of the UK addresses, there was a Spanish line of the address, and I thought, well, that's weird, but maybe it's some sort of church or something like that. But it turns out, no, that belonged to a Spanish address for the other one. Anyway, like the UK ones were originally on that sheet with everyone. I just picked them out. So then I was like, fuck, everything that I sent out, there's orders with either missing the second line of address or have someone else's second line of address. So that's fun. Freaked out. All of yesterday was pretty much me freaking out because I thought I had to like cancel everything and like pay double, and like I don't know how I would fix it. But I was going through my sheets and I saw there was a pattern, especially with the first batch of the early King bundles. They were all shifted to up, I think, so it was easy to find them all, and I could find them on my system and like pinpoint it, and I found the labels and saw they were wrong. So I counted them, and I think there were about 50 in the 550 that we sent out, and there was about 20 of the ones that we didn't ship out. They're there, by the way. They're all here, because we didn't ship them out because we freaked out. Of course we did. So all of these are fixed. Like, I fixed the labels. I don't pay for them unless they scan it, so thank God for that. But then we had 21 bags with like at least 20 books in each bag who'd already been shipped out or like sent to Ascendia. Luckily, they hadn't started scanning them yet. So I was like, can you just put them aside? Like, don't scan them. Like, I need to figure out what to do. And she's like, yeah. They put it in quarantine, so they're not being scanned. And I was like, okay, what do I do? And she's like, well, I've asked the people, and they said that they can't go through them all because of manpower or something like that. But I'm like, what if I flag them? Like, there's only 50. If I flag them on the online system, shouldn't that show up as like an error on their side, and they just put it aside when they scan it? Because they have to scan it for it to be shipped. But apparently my stuff gets shipped with a lot of other stuff, but I'm still like, you can put an error message on it, and then you can put that aside, send those back to me, and I can relabel them. But there were I guess they're a big company, so they didn't have the manpower, which I understand. It was my mistake anyway. So I was kind of freaking out, trying to make Alex, my contact, understand that I can't have 21 more bags in this house. Like, I don't have the space. It would be insane. And then I have to pay for the shipping back and forth as well, because it's like £7 per bag or something like that, which isn't the worst, but still. So I think around 4 or 5, she called me back and was like, Dina, I'm doing this for you. Monday afternoon, I'm going down personally to sort them through for you. And I'm like, what? I can't believe that she's doing that. I still believe that she's not understood how many there is, but I'm going to supply her a list of the old label, the reference number, because that's the only way that I can like sort through all the addresses, and the new label. So I'm going to sit and do that this weekend so that she has it for Monday. But she's gone way beyond for that, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy her one. She's like, yeah, you better get me like a drink if we ever meet. And I'm like, I'll send you something, honestly. So I think she saved me there. Of course I had to cancel the Hermes one, which is an other thing again. I apparently got double charged for the Hermes stuff, so I need refunded both of them because I cancelled the whole order. So I'm waiting for them to resolve that. Actually, I should call them now before they close again. And yeah, what else? Yeah, so I've been turning away both DPD and Hermes coming at my door to pick up stuff, and I'm like, sorry, we're having a problem. I can't ship out anything. So I still have all the UK ones. I still have all the ones that I didn't ship out, the 140 of the international ones. They are ready to go, but I didn't want to confuse them with like adding more stuff to the pile, so I'm just waiting with that. We're also going to try and ship everything on a pallet instead of bags because the bags are so heavy and impossible. Yeah, so I had a great day yesterday. It was pretty shitty. It's just because I was so happy because everything was going okay. And I actually wish that I hadn't noticed the addresses because it's not all of them. I've checked more, like a lot of the addresses, and they're all pretty correct. So it's not all of them. So if I had like 50 ones returned to me, I'll just pay the extra and like get them out again. So I kind of wish that I hadn't seen it. But I guess it's good because when you're trying to fix it in the moment it's happening, it's very hard to fix it and very stressful. But if you let the mistake happen and then fix it afterwards, it somehow is easier. In my head, I don't know. But I think it's resolved now, but because she's gonna go do that, and I need to go through all those and make sure that I give her the right things so that she can do it. And yeah, hopefully send out the Hermes UK ones on Monday as well. Everything's great. This is taking a lot longer than I hoped it would. And I was making fun of myself being stressed last time. This is even worse. I will never, ever, ever deal with this again. I will never put myself in this situation again. Sure, it's a good learning curve, but shipping out this many packages is not good for me. Because I try to get things done really quickly, and that's not going to be possible. So I'm never going to do it again. I do still want to print books and everything, but I will directly hire someone to deal with everything because I don't want to do it. Yeah. And I don't know if things are going to be ready for my birthday. My birthday is in a week, so I'm guessing no. But then maybe it's done for Animal Crossing, which is the next week after. So it's a Friday after, I think. So I hope that I can be done at least for that Friday, so that I can just play Animal Crossing for a week and not worry about life. Yeah. So that's the update. I can't vlog in the middle of all that. It's pretty crappy and I absolutely hate it. So that's why I'm catching you up. It's Saturday. I'm watching Joy-san and I'm Joy there. And then I'm also doing some doodling and drawing. There's kids outside. And also this day started really good because I got a picture from somebody who got the UK order. I just sent him an email saying like, the Hermes email that you got, please ignore it. And he sent me back a picture of his daughter dressed up as Eva for World Book Day, and I'm so happy and she's so cute. I'm not gonna show it because it's a kid and it's not my kid, so I can't really show it, but it's so cute. I love that. Yeah, I'm sketching a little bit on a character for a webtoon competition series that I really want to do. That will be a whole other video, and I should probably start filming that video now so that I have it. But I wanted to catch you up on whatever's happening, and hopefully Monday a lot more is going to happen. I can tell you more. Bye! So it's a lot later than the previous clip that you guys just saw. It's currently the 2nd of April. I just want to put an ending clip to this vlog because it's already really long. I just want it out. I stopped filming because it was just stressful and I just didn't want to worry about it anymore. But I'll try and catch up with you guys what kind of has happened. The lady at the shipping company did manage to fix it 2 weeks later. So it took like 2 full weeks or 1 full week, I don't remember. It feels like 2 full weeks before the addresses was properly changed and shipped out. So that happened eventually, but they ended up being the last ones out. Like even after all the books, all the Kickstarter books except the ones with the wrong labels, they were sent back to me very late and I changed them, and then they were sent to them and it took them a full week or a week and a half to actually ship them out, and then it was more trouble and it was just a whole thing, but they were shipped out eventually. Very, very good. There was few that slipped through, so they weren't actually I think they got to the right address even though they had the wrong second line of address. So anyway, it's good. I think everything is good now. All the Kickstarter rewards are ships. However, the books that were supposed to be recased with Mixam, or the printers Mixam used, well, they were recased. Took a bit longer. They were recased, and just before they were about to ship them to me, they discovered more glue marks on all the books. There's 370 or something that they have, and all of them had glue marks. I'll show a picture here. I think I can add it in. But yeah, they saw that, and then now it's like, oh, we'll get them to you by 7th or 8th of April. And I'm like, I can ship them out on the 10th. So what I ended up doing, because I had about 100 books still, even after shipping out all of the Kickstarter rewards. So I ended up shipping out every store order for the US, Canada, and Australia because of the current situation in the world. I'm not going to mention what it is, everyone knows. The shipping company is putting surcharges on specific countries, and I wanted to send those out before they got caught. And I think I managed, or just have like a small surcharge. Now it's bigger, so I'm happy I did it. So the only store orders that are left are European ones and UK ones. I'm waiting for the replacement books, but those shouldn't take too long to ship. They should be quicker than anything that's going outside of Zone 2. So that's good. But it was still really stressful. It's still really annoying that everything was just delayed. And that's really sad and really annoying. But it's still gonna happen. Like, they're still reprinting it. I'm still gonna get good books back. I'm still gonna have a good chunk of books left over to sell. Right now, I think I'm looking at 170 store orders that still need to be shipped out. And then there is just, 150 left or something like that I can sell. And I think there's like 60 or 70 people on the waiting list. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get those sold, which is gonna be great. But yeah, that's kind of the end of this. Moral of the story: figure out how heavy and how big your book is before you ship them out, so that you don't have to deal with other shipping solutions that you originally planned. It was a bad idea. It was such a shock when I got to know that they were so big, and the shipping charges were going to be bigger, and just I still actually don't know exactly how much I've spent on shipping because they still haven't gotten back to me with the invoices. I've sent the money, but they're supposed to give me invoices with proper how much VAT was in each thing and like all that crap. But I think I'm gonna get that next week, early next week, which is a bit annoying, but I'll still get them. And yeah, I think that's about everything that I can say currently that has happened. There's probably more that's happened, but yeah, things take longer, but I'm happy that people have been receiving their books. They are happy. Most of them arrived without a dent, which is really good. Some person said that there were not a bulldozer could ruin this book or something like that. I don't believe that for a second, but I'm very happy that people are happy that the books were packaged well enough. So thank you, Hans, for, I guess, poking me about it when he received the book. He was one of the first people to receive it and was like, this one has a dent in it. And I'm like, crap. Because that was the previous packing solution. So yeah, that's the end to this really long, horrible packing vlog. I'm still really happy with the result of the book though. I'm still really happy I did everything, but I'm going to try and move all the responsibilities for shipping out things to someone else. And I'm currently talking to someone, and I'll keep you guys updated about that, because that might mean that I can continue to make things, and that's one of my favorite things, but not have to be in one place to do with all the things. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this really, really long vlog with a lot of things happening. And I think I'm gonna start doing daily vlogs again next week, maybe? Well, not daily vlogs, but like film myself and like post a vlog when I actually have a vlog, and do that again, because I do really like just doing casual vlogs like this. Just talk to the camera. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye. Okay. I know that I said the last clip was the last clip of that vlog, but I thought I would just finish off on the better note, because I was pretty tired at that point when I was making that clip. It is currently the 14th. It's the 14th of April, you guys. The time flies. We're already further than one quarter of the year already, which is really weird. I got the books today. I've gone through them all. They're all good, except for a few minor defects here and there, but I'm not gonna care because I have enough. I have them in my house. Let's see if I can show you. That's them. These ones are all going out. There's more over there. Oh, more over there. So they're all in the house. Everything's good. I know how to ship things out. Should be easy enough. Shipping company ended up being cheaper because I was adding on VAT, but they weren't charging VAT on it, so it was actually cheaper than I thought. So that's good. Surcharges is okay. It was quite a lot, but it was okay because they didn't charge VAT on the other stuff, so I was prepared for more money. Anyway, that was all good. I'm going to ship these out Thursday, giving people a bit of time to edit their addresses so that I can securely send them without things getting lost or stuck. And yeah, happy ending. It just took a very long time, so that was fun. And also, I'm thinking about doing an art book, so stupid me. Stop making books, Dina. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this really, really long vlog. I have started vlogging again. It will be up after this really long vlog this week. So keep tuned for that, and I'll explain more in there what I'm doing now and what's happening, and probably more packing, because that's currently going to happen tomorrow, so that's gonna be vlogged as well. Anyway, a lot of rambling. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one.